여보세요. 그냥
We're in Seoul, South Korea for the next few weeks. We're going to stay open-minded and try our best to assimilate and become as Korean as possible. So far, I think we're doing pretty well.
감사합니다.
안녕하세요.
건배.
And making sure to follow all the rules. We're putting our trash in the right trash bags and our trash bags in the right trash bins on the right trash days. We're taking our shoes off at the door and putting our house slippers on. We're paying with 2 hands and pouring with 2 hands. I've upped my skincare game, but I haven't dabbled in the men's makeup yet because I'm not Prince. We're still getting used to using metal chopsticks and our fridge smelling like kimchi. But this week is when the real exploring begins, and we're venturing to do and try anything and everything, especially all the delicious food.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Born to be wild.
You can't eat with these things on your face, bro.
South Korea is a very organized, structured country, and Seoul, being its capital and biggest city, is the perfect example of that. It's clean, safe, orderly, futuristic, functional, has great food, great coffee shops, tons of neighborhoods to explore. But for a lot of foreigners, there are some things that at first glance can come off as a bit challenging to navigate or even be off-putting. Respect and discipline are built into their culture, and as outsiders, we really wanted to make sure not to make any big cultural faux pas. Everyone seems to be on a mission here, in their own world. Not a lot of people smile, some people stare. On trains, everyone is glued to their phones. And while the quality of life is very high and things run very smoothly, the people of Seoul have to work insanely hard to be able to enjoy it. Cost of living is quite high, the job market is very competitive, everyone's a workaholic caught on their own hamster wheel, burning off steam after hours, probably over some soju. But all that being said, as a tourist and a visitor, this is an insanely fun and interesting country to visit, and we're so excited to share this mega city with you guys.
Ooh, we made it to Myeong-dong, and this is where they have the night market, the famous night market. There's so many different stands and just crowds of people. The lights look so cool, the different signs and whatnot. You ready to walk around?
Hell yeah. This is shopping haven, dude. We're about to get a spend on.
There's so many shops here, so many different skincare brands and little cutesy shops. Like you can go in and get like little plush toy for your purse. Or like this shop right here, you can buy an outfit, an entire outfit for your dog.
For your canine, dude.
Look how cute these are. Are you kidding
Traditional
me?
handbook for your dog. Is he an emperor?
Yeah. All the street food stands are like way down there. But yeah, you could just spend hours here shopping. Skincare, I feel like I don't need to load up on, but came up on some Korean skincare discounted, dude. Is there anything specific you're like really wanting while you're in Korea? Like to take
Honestly,
advantage of
I've been
here?
really impressed by their clothing options, so I definitely have a few clothing items. The quality is really good and the prices are, I think, very affordable.
We just stuck down into the underground shopping center here in Myeong-dong. Yeah, there's some crazy deals in here. I feel like this is a really good place to come shopping. Like you're seeing a lot of jeans and whatnot for like $8 to $10 and tops for similar price, I think. Girls are going wild in here.
High quality linen.
We found a caricature place. These have gotten really popular in Seoul recently. Oh, this guy just got his.
Pretty good, dude.
Another strange thing, this O-Lens brand, you can find them all around the city. And essentially, they sell these lenses that are different colors. And if I'm not mistaken, some of them are also bigger because it's like a thing in Korea and I think in Japan of like making your eyes bigger.
So I started experimenting with contact lenses and eye enlarging makeup probably about 5 to 6 years ago, even before I started my YouTube channel.
And the mecca for cutesy stuff in Seoul is Art Box.
Ooh, there we go.
Well, Myeong-dong has got it all. They got the shopping and the street food combined. You can literally pop into a store, do your shopping for a little, 20, 30 minutes, come back out and get whatever the heck you want to eat. But if you want squid, if you want egg toast, cheese coins, japchae, kimbap, fried little crabs, calamari, coconut shrimp, potato chips on a stick, cheese on lobster, mochi, takoyaki, fish cakes, wagyu beef, meat skewers, sugar-covered fruit that'll break your jaw. They got it all.
Excited to try this. This has been like very viral on TikTok and other social media. This is a Chinese dessert. It's essentially just fruit. We got strawberries, grape, and mandarin that they've just dipped in like super hot sugar syrup, and then it hardens.
Oh my god, dude, the crackly sound is like insane.
Oh my god.
Don't be stabbing your throat, dude.
The sugar almost has like a honey taste or something, and it's like light, but the crunch is so fun. Feels like a glass pane window breaking in your mouth. Like, ow, you literally just got stabbed.
We made it to Gangnam, and we're in this area called Shinza, which is the plastic surgery district of Seoul. This is where you can get, anything from liposuction to double eyelid surgery to a nose job, all kinds of stuff. And they're the best. They're leading the world right now when it comes to plastic surgery. Number one, it's rather affordable compared to a lot of other countries in the world. So medical tourism is a very big deal here in Korea.
We're actually right in front of like one of their really popular places, and it has this little guy on top who kind of reminds me of like the Pillsbury Doughboy. And we talked to a girl and she's like, oh yeah, that's their mascot, and his name is Fatty. So he represents like the fat that you could get liposucked out of your body.
It's basically Korean blubber.
Yeah.
Or flubber, not blubber. Well, blubber and flubber.
Yeah. But it's so strange, like that's their little icon. So you just know like that's the fat that you could suck out of your body so you could be slimmer and more beautiful.
I mean, there's a lot of countries in the world that are obsessed with image and their, self-perception and all this kind of stuff. But I feel like Korea is the most out of any country I've been to.
Yeah.
Like the Koreans are very, I don't want to say judgmental, but I feel like they are really judgmental. Your image is really important, the way you represent yourself. Beauty is very important, attractiveness is very important. Investing into things that will make you aesthetically more pleasing, they respect it. Even high school students, one of the things they do is they'll gift them double eyelid surgery as a graduation gift from high school.
Yeah.
To me, that's like, it's interesting, I'm not gonna judge it myself. I mean, this is part of their society, but I think as an outsider coming here, it does surprise you a bit how much they value it.
And the song Gangnam Style was actually based on this area, Gangnam.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
This is one of the most expensive places, if not the most expensive place to live in Seoul. I think this is their flagship.
It's the dude, he's changing the glasses game.
Yeah.
He's changing the industry. I think they're like $500 or more, these glasses.
Are you ready? Nope.
I don't buy nice glasses anymore because I will scratch them or drop them.
Come quietly or there will be trouble.
I learned who that was. Jenny Kim.
What is she a part of? What band?
I think she's like just a pop star, like K-pop star.
No, I think she's in Blackpink.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I went down a rabbit hole and I was like Googling like what are all the popular K-pop bands and groups or whatever. And yeah, there's a ton of them that I didn't know. Like I just recently learned about like BTS and Blackpink, and that's kind of really all I know. And a lot of them have like a lot of plastic surgery and a lot of like makeup done, and they're beautiful, really good singers, incredible dancers.
Yeah, no, even the Korean TV shows, man, they're coming up. You know what I'm saying? Yellow Mirror, on fire.
Look at this.
너 아까 어디로 사라진 거야?
전화는 왜 안 받아? 어?
Quick interruption to thank the sponsor of this video, Brooklyn Bedding. In the last 5 years, we've slept on over 150 mattresses around the world. We've become quite the mattress connoisseurs, if you will, and know a quality mattress when we sleep on one. Our favorite mattress we've ever slept on is the Signature Hybrid by Brooklyn Bedding. We upgraded our old mattress 3 years ago, and whenever we're home or RVing the country, we only sleep on Brooklyn Bedding. Brooklyn Bedding is a brand we've stood behind simply because they make outstanding, customizable, high-quality mattresses. They offer a 120-night sleep trial, free shipping, and a 10-year warranty. And they've even expanded their lineup with the all-new Titan mattress, designed specifically for the larger individuals who want that extra plushness and comfort. So if you want to upgrade your mattress, click the link in our description below and use our code ONWorldTravel to save 25% off. Thanks again, Brooklyn Bedding, for sponsoring this video and supporting our channel.
Oh yeah.
All right, we have made it to Myeong-dong, Hanok Village. Today has been all about the Hanok Villages. We were at Bukchon earlier, and just off the bat, these are very different places. Bukchon felt like it was all about the shot, the Instagram shot. It was very touristy, shoulder to shoulder with people, and there wasn't a lot in terms of like shopping or restaurants and stores.
So we just walked by Jeso and we saw this guy like making mochis in the window, and he's basically just taking these little mandarins and he's covering them with rice mochi. So we're like, all right, we gotta get one. 10 times better than we expected. Wow. Oh my god. The mandarin is like so sweet, and then there's this layer of like citrus cream or something. Oh my god, that's so good.
Whereas here in Myeong-dong, it's very narrow, lots of alleyways with restaurants and stores, and honestly just a lot more to do here, I feel like.
Yeah.
I prefer it already. Different from an aesthetic, visual standpoint. Bukchon, the rooftops were stunning. I love that aspect of it. Here, it's a lot more of a kind of a confluence of modern and old school.
It's still just like a lot of the other places we've been. They have a ton of photo booths. They have all the cute like clothing shops and some vintage shops and stuff, and the places where you can get like the little clips for your purse, like the little plush toys.
Yeah, all the keychains. Bukchon was also kind of funny because everyone was wearing the traditional Korean outfit, the hanbok, whereas here in Myeong-dong, you're not seeing too many people wearing that. So it's just kind of a different dynamic there as well.
I want to get some food, and I want to like look around at all the shops and see all the cutesy things, you know?
Easy to be a shopaholic here. Maybe come with like a half-empty suitcase, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, give me a quick turn. There you go. I'm gonna shut up.
Just sat down at Cheonggyecheon, and I came here specifically for this one dish, the pork belly rosé pasta. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds made up, honestly. What is a rosé pasta to begin with? And the fact that they're throwing pork belly on this thing, they're famous for their steak. It's aged for 24 hours and then sous vide for 12. And it just looks like perfectly cooked. Look how pink the inside is. All right, let's give this pork belly a go. Oh my gosh. Fatty, crispy around the edge, juicy. This is a winning dish. Very odd combination, but it works.
So I think we're here during like the best time, which is April, when it just starts to warm up. We've been here for a few weeks and it was really freaking cold a couple weeks ago, like 30s, 40s,
it's
like really cold.
Now. We're getting the cherry blossoms.
Yeah, I know, it's so pretty.
I didn't know Korea had so many cherry blossoms, like, because I always think of Japan first. It honestly looks photoshopped in, like it's so pristinely groomed along like the paths and the walkways. But it's just a really nice touch. It's very peaceful, very quiet. I'm talking too loud, actually. No,
Yeah, we probably are a little
just
too loud.
noticed, but there's nobody around us, so it's okay.
Right now we're walking through the Hongdae University district area.
Yeah, right now we're in Mapogu. We're heading direction Hongdae.
Yeah, but everybody has their little dogs out here, and they're like these little fluffy poodles, and like they're all like teddy bears, you know? They all have them perfectly groomed.
They all have the cute factor. All right, we are walking through Hongdae. First impressions, this feels very young. A lot of young people, a lot of students. There's a university next door, not far from here. And this street is just full of like all the quintessential Korean things you can think of. There's Olive Young, tons of clothing shops, arcades, fried chicken. You even got your 7-Elevens, Holly's Coffee, and they're playing all this, as you can hear in the background, they're playing all this like Korean pop music as you walk around. They have these claw machine places that are like really popular here. Here we go, here we go. This is how they get you. These claw places are literally everywhere around the city. This might be it, this might be it, dude. This might be it. Oh my God. No, no. This thing's so rigged, bro. These things are rigged. Hey, dude, I came out a winner. I'm not gonna talk about how much it cost me, but I won. Probably end up gifting this to some little Korean kid. And these weird like photo booths. It's kind of strange. They have these photo booths like literally every 50 yards. It reminds me of honestly like something high schoolers would do or even middle schoolers, but you go in there with your friends and you guys all take photos together. So very Korean thing. But it's just an all around like super trendy, hipster-ish area for young people.
All right, so this is a little egg bread. It basically has an egg on top, and underneath is a slightly sweet cornbread. I totally was not expecting that when we first tried this. It's so good. And then we got some of these fish. I don't know exactly what they are. They look like maybe they were kind of like pancake batter, and then they have all different types of fillings. This one, I'm pretty certain it's red bean. Crispy on the outside. It's warm, gooey on the inside.
All right, just picked up our T-Money cards here at 7-Eleven. You can use these on public transportation and at pretty much any convenience store. I'm the tiger, and Olivia's the napping bear.
I will say the public transport here is really, really good. Super clean, super efficient. You can get to like anywhere in Seoul, which is really important because Seoul is so spread out. However, it's not always the easiest for us to figure out. Sometimes it's hard for us to know exactly where we're going.
In the underground portions, sometimes they're like mazes where like you have to actually walk the ways to get to where you need to go underground.
Yeah.
Seoul is very spread out, so you're gonna be walking a lot.
Oh, Nathan.
I've been waiting for this probably the most of anything.
We made it to the
Gwangjang Market.
Yes.
I would put it as like top 3 things to do in Seoul. I'm so hungry right now. I've literally fasted all morning so I could just
Eat everything.
to my heart's content here. I'm gonna try like probably 10 things at least.
Let's do it. Oh, Nathan's made it in line. Oh, and I'm stuck. Oh. He's made it to the Netflix lady. Looks like she's making some noodles. Yeah, okay, we got in. That's cool.
It's gonna be a tight squeeze. I'll put the backpack on the ground. Here we go.
Okay. Got us
Oh my
started.
gosh, I'm psyched right now. I am psyching hard.
Nathan. Got us started with some kimchi.
Yes. Alright, we've ordered 2 dishes here. One is their signature dish. These are the knife cut noodles. This is what she's really famous for. But I also had to get some of these like spicy cold noodles. I'm a sucker for anything that's spicy and cold in temperature, which is kind of a strange combination, kind of like kimchi, you know?
Yeah.
But I love it, and I've heard this is also one of their top sellers, so we got one of each. Dude, the texture of these noodles, it's got like the perfect amount of chew, like a little bit of a bite, and they got these little dumplings inside.
This is loaded with gochujang. The metal chopsticks are a little bit of interesting to get used to.
Only in Korea.
Oh, dude. So many options.
I think it's time for a sweet.
Hello.
I think we're gonna definitely overdo it today in calories for sure.
Yes.
No doubt about that.
Dude, this donut is fresh. It is literally gooey on the inside, and they dipped it in that cinnamon sugar, and it is hot to the touch. See the sugar on the lips? That's what you want. Koreans are ahead of the game. Whenever you're eating something that could make your hands dirty, they give you a cup, a little paper cup to hold it. Genius.
Alright. I'm excited to finally try this mung bean pancake I've been seeing around all over the city. This one I looked for the one that had the crispiest looking pancake of all, so this one's looking pretty good. They're making it right there. Look at it, like right in our faces.
It looks greasy, dude.
I can feel the heat on the left side of my face.
Nathan.
Man, it's heavy. It's hard to carry with chopsticks.
That's a dense cake.
Here we go. Oh yeah. The exterior is like a really crispy hash brown, but then on the inside it's like really soft and more like a nice soft potato inside, but it's mung bean, I guess. I'm not used to this flavor. And then I think there's kind of some like onion type things. I'm not quite sure, but I love the crunch as soon as you break that surface. Oh yeah. All right, dude, that one's bubbling, dude. We're here for some tteokbokki. I love tteokbokki.
Yeah.
So good. I think I'm gonna get some blood sausage too.
Oh, the thing next to your head?
Yeah, I've been wanting to have some. Want anything else? You don't want any of these? I'll try that. I gotta try it too. I'll get a few.
Okay.
One. Tteokbokki one. All right, we got our. I believe that's blood sausage with like rice inside. Tteokbokki. Wow. Soup with the fish cakes inside. She took them off the skewer.
This is the sausage?
Yeah.
And then this one is the tteokbokki.
Yeah. I wanted to try, like I've had tteokbokki many times, but I've wanted to try like the thicker ones. These ones are girthy, man. Expecting some serious chew on this. Oh yeah. I love gochujang. I feel like if you're like a young kid, there's serious choking hazard. Like for real.
This sweet's a little dangerous, okay?
You gotta like take mini bites. Baby got back, dude. Boing, boing, boing. I guess it's like some kind of salt. Oh my.
What does it taste like?
Amazing. It doesn't taste like blood or anything weird. It just tastes like, it's almost like a bouncy, spongy, smoky flavor to it. A little bit smoky, a little bit spicy, but in like a paprika-like spice, not the typical Korean spicy thing. And you get a chew from the rice, but it's not regular rice. It's like bouncy rice. It's like little pieces of mochi rice almost. Do a mix, okay?
Mix, okay.
Six.
Okay, six.
Just only custard and red bean paste.
Okay, 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
감사합니다.
Okay. All right, we are trying Hodu Gwaja, which is basically they're walnut cookies, from what I understand. And we got to mix some red bean ones and some custard-filled ones. Oh my god.
Is it so good? It's like a little pastry.
There's a whole walnut on the inside, intact. Like it's not broken into pieces. Light, fluffy, sweet but not too sweet. Almost like a soft warm bread. Very soft warm bread, but I think we should go get a coffee right now because it would pair really well. I just saw a sign that says Korea Coffee Roasting Champion. And it smells amazing, looks amazing. Huge line.
They're playing Still Dre in the background.
They're playing Still Dre in the background, okay.
Which, by the way, Koreans have played a lot of really good music. Like our gym is always pumping really good music. I will say a lot of times though, it's the explicit version, which is like bizarre, but I think it's because they don't really know what it's
They're
saying.
dropping F-bombs in the gym.
No. F-bombs,
in the gym,
the P word, like the woman's P word, you know.
A bunch of stuff like
the
that.
N word.
Oh, hell no!
Wow, look at that. It looks beautiful.
Ooh. First set bliss.
Hell yeah. These guys are Korea coffee roasting champions. I can see it. I can see why. So we needed a place to digest and recuperate from our first round at Gwangjang Market. And we just walked 50 yards away from the market to Cheonggyecheon stream, something like that. I'm gonna butcher the name. Get to see a fish. I'm hoping to see a fish. Haven't seen one yet. I've seen 2 ducks though. But everyone seems to like chill here, chat with friends, have a coffee, picnic. Some people are jogging, but right now we can't even move. So we're just gonna sit down here and take our break before we head back in there.
So one thing that's blowing me away about Seoul is how clean and organized they are with like everything, from public transportation to just being in the market, all the stores that you go into, the streets. I just feel like they have such a high standard with doing things well. I started to catch myself feeling like if I buy a product, whether it's skincare or like clothing or something of tech, if it's made in Korea, I will probably trust it more because I know how much pride they take in doing things well. I understand now why there is this like underlying mood within like the work culture. You know, we walk by a lot of businessmen and women every single day, and you know, we see them going in to the coffee shops and getting maybe their second coffee of the day or third coffee of the day, and they're working really hard, some of them till late hours in the night. And you do feel a little bit of that, like the pressure that there must be here as a local, somebody who born and raised in Seoul and is like working their butt off to do well here.
They definitely shared how much of a struggle it is academically as a kid, because they sort of, it's like the sorting hat in Harry Potter where they put the thing on in like your Gryffindor, your Hufflepuff. It's like they do that in Korea really young. Like if you're, I think 10, 11, and 12, you're already kind of deciding your fate for the rest of your life based on which schools you're allowed to get into. And if you get into those schools, it sends you down this trajectory. If you don't get in, you go down this path, and you can't get as good of jobs as if you qualified for the other thing. So if you don't make it then, I think a lot of Koreans look for other opportunities overseas. So a lot of them either come to the US, or the parents are just like, can't deal with the pressures of society here, and they're like, you know, maybe life would be easier elsewhere. All right, we are now heading to go do a Soju tasting. Soju is Korea's alcohol of choice, and I've heard it can be very strong, up to 50%. Damn. So yeah, I know. So I'm glad we just grabbed a bite to eat, because I ain't going there on an empty stomach. Let's get introduced to the world of Soju. It's alive.
You pour the Cheongju we just drank. Stop and we boil. When you boil, we know alcohol boils at about 80 degrees. Water boils at about 100.
Ooh, this is a tangerine one? That's perfect, thank you. Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Gangnam.
So this is what 11 o'clock on a Friday looks like. And yeah, a lot of people out. A lot of alcohol being consumed. So the drinking is going to continue. We just left the Soju tasting, and we made friends with a couple who has invited us to go to this pub crawl. This is pub number 1. Nathan, what do you think so far about Seoul nightlife?
Honestly, the city's massive, so there's so many good spots to have a good time. I feel like every neighborhood has their own little, like, yeah, their own bars, their own places to have a drink. Like, Koreans, they're night owls. They go till 6 a.m. So, I don't know if I can hang like that,
So getting a color analysis done here in Korea has become super popular, and today I'm getting one. I'm so excited. I've always seen like on Instagram the girls getting all the color drapes like down their chest to see what it looks good on their skin color. But I'm super curious to see what she's gonna say, because with travel, my entire wardrobe is basically black or like off gray. So let's see what I could be doing better.
Usually artistic people, their instinct is usually right. Oh really? Yeah, usually. Since you guys make content, so I think
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think relatively softer or like bluish but softer color seems nice on you. Yeah.
Wow.
But this kind of wash you out a little bit, right?
This is like my skin tone, basically. Yeah.
This is warmer, cooler, warmer, cool. I think I like cooler.
Yeah. I like this blue on me. Do
It's
you
pretty
like
nice.
it?
Yeah. Oh, good. I think blue in general, they're pretty nice. Actually, I don't mind it. Lighter is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it's pulling out, and you already know this, but it's my eye bags. Do you
Yeah.
watch my eye bags?
Yeah. You slept that one. You slept 8 hours. That one you slept 5 hours.
Charcoal, maybe. Charcoal, maybe. I kind of like both, but charcoal is slightly better, I think.
My God.
And they're both fine though.
Yeah.
Charcoal is even better. Black, charcoal.
Black is so stark. No.
I kind of like lighter one more, but darker one seems like more professional.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, green, blue, and that coral color are the three that I probably stick with the most.
Okay. Very clear. This and this. And then nice here.
Yeah.
And so over here I do a little bit like warm tone as well. So around like this. So it's like cool neutral. So it's very hazel.
Yeah.
So it's more likely a little more yellow.
Sometimes mix, like I know it's becoming more popular that you'll mix two colors like
Right.
this. And again, even this I think looks kind of better than these two because this is like such a difference, but these kind of are soft.
The traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess embellishment seems really nice. If it's like too cool, I wouldn't recommend it. Something like this, I wouldn't recommend it too much.
So, but this was my like dream hair color. Roots that aren't, you know, so crazy. Like even
A little saturated was fine too, but it need to be like in the middle, you know. It's not too bright, it's not too dull.
and this is like, again, I'm a true traveler, meaning I need to restore some. I need to buy more makeup. Yeah. The middle one though is like exactly my color. Oh my God, wow. Basically, I just learned that the color I've been using is not good, not for me.
Well, especially when you use only the, you know, like in the middle part, not
Yeah.
the side. Because, you know, you're gonna do any, like if you do like contour, then this could be fine too. The one that you already used, it was like make you a little more tan looking. Also, it's a little cooler, and this is slightly more warmer. That's why the color seems better. There you go.
The Korean way two hands. 감사합니다.
은행에서 더 찾은 거랑
Look at me, Nathan. You look crazy. You look mentally insane.